Welcome to Marti Enlighters. If you like this video, like, share, comment and subscribe and tap a bell icon to get the latest notification. You can share your opinions on below comment section.
Hi viewers, welcome to Maruti Enlighters. In this video, I am going to discuss about the priority sector lending loans. What is the main importance of priority sector loans? Why we have to prioritize only certain categories? In the month of August and September, RBI made certain changes to pertaining to the priority sector lending loans. What are the changes? What is the simple words we can say? Priority sector lending loans. Lending towards some priority. That's known as priority sector lending loans. Earlier, think about 1940s and 1950s. The big banks right now we can see all the banks that are owned by the private sectors, managed by all the private individuals. Their lending capacity is only to limited sector. They are only concentrating on only profit motive. So in the year 1968, National Credit Council mentioned the word as priority sector lending, PSL. Later on, in the year 1972, RBI said that we are going to have a PSL norms. Certain targets are given to the banks according to which banks must perform the lending in prioritizing these sectors. What are the priority sector lending loans? What are its targets? Just once look into it. First, priority sector lending sectors are agriculture, MSME, micro, small and medium enterprises. Third, exports credit. Fourth, education loan. Fifth, housing. Sixth, social infrastructure. Seventh, renewable energy. Eighth, others. In others category, self-help groups, women borrowers, SC/ST category persons, PWD persons comes under the category of other categories. Who will issue these loans? The provisions of direction should apply to all the commercial banks, including regional rural banks, local area banks, small finance banks, cooperative banks, except salary earners banks. Remaining all banks should issue the priority sector lending loans, PSL norms. Overall PSL target is 40%. 40% is on adjustable net bank credit or credit equivalent amount of balance exposure, whichever is higher. In the year 2020, last year, August and September, RBI made certain changes under priority sector lending loans. If the bank gives loans to the startup companies, new companies, that will also be considered under priority sector lending loans. Banks can give up to 50 crores. That all 50 crores will come under the priority sector lending. So this is one of the boon to the new entrepreneurs, because generally banks can give only the experienced business entrepreneurs. First we will discuss about the agriculture. Agriculture plays an important role of the Indian economy. It occupies major portion of the GDP. Out of 40%, 18% is allotted to the agriculture. Out of 18%, 10% is allotted to the small and marginal farmers. And earlier it is 8%. Now last year in the year 2020, RBI made changes in PSL norms. So it is increased to 10%. Why it is increased? Because in corporate users, they can get it loans from different sources. But the problem is only to the normal farmers. So that's why 2% is increased under small and marginal farmers. In agriculture, again it is divided into three categories: farm credit, agriculture infrastructure, ancillary activities. Under farm credit, loans to customers under Kisan Credit Scheme, loans to farmers for pre and post harvest activities, medium and long term loans to farmers for agriculture and allied activities, for purchase of machineries, irrigation and development activities. Loans to farmers up to 50 lakhs for mortgage or pledge against agriculture products. but not exceeding 12 months. Second point is agriculture infrastructure. Under agriculture infrastructure, loans given to the farmers for construction of warehouses, godows, market yards, cold storages. For all this purpose, under agriculture infrastructure, banks will issue the loans. Corporate users up to 2 crores they can lend the loans with mortgage. Next, third point, auxiliary activities. Loans up to 5 crores to cooperative societies of farmers for disposing of produce of members. Loans to set up of agriculture centers. Loans for food and agro processing up to an aggregate sanction limit. Loans to customers service units managed by the individuals, institutions or organization who are maintaining a fleet of tractors, bulldozer, well-borning equivalents. Bank loans to primary agriculture credit societies, FACS, farmers service societies, FSS, and large-sized advisory multi-purpose societies, LAMPS, for or lending to agriculture. Agriculture under PSL, it is very wide subject. We cannot discuss at one session. We can keep on discuss. If we discuss, the video will become very lengthy. So directly I am going to second point. That is micro and medium small enterprises. MSME, an agreement with Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Act of 2006. These enterprises primarily engaged in production, manufacturing, service or preservation of goods and commodities. MSMEs plays an important role to Indian economy. It increases the exports of the nation. So central government has issued different schemes to start up the India, to grow up the new entrepreneurs. So under this PSL norms, these are introduced the new startup business also. You can get it up to 50 crores to the new startup entrepreneurs. So all the 50 crores that can be covered to priority sector lending loans. This is one of the boon to the new entrepreneurs as well as our bankers also. Because we can increase the PSL 40%. What are the lending limits under PSL? In MSME we can divide two categories: manufacturing industries and service industries. Under manufacturing again three categories: micro, small, medium enterprises. Micro enterprises not exceeding 25 lakhs, small enterprises above 25 lakhs but not exceed 5 crores. Under medium enterprises above 5 crores but not exceed 10 crores. In service enterprises but not exceed 10 lakhs in micro enterprises. Under small enterprises 10 lakhs and above not exceeding 2 crores. Under medium enterprises 2 crores and above and not exceed 5 crores. This is the limits under PSL. Out of 40%, 7.5 is allotted to the MSME sector. Next we will discuss educational loans. Education loans are given to the individuals for the purpose of educational or vocational courses studied in India. Up to 10 lakhs he can get it under PSL. The studied in abroad up to 20 lakhs considered as priority sector lending loans. Education is empower. Education is very important to the nation as well as social and family development also. Next, third point under PSL is export credits. It is not applicable to RRBs and LABs. Export credits under agriculture and MSME sector are allowed to be classified as PSL under their respective categories of agriculture and MSME. Other than agriculture and MSME will be allowed as priority sector lending. Export credits are government financial support, direct financing guarantee, insurance, interest rate support providing to foreign buyers to assist in the finance of the purchase of goods from national markets or national exports. Next we will discuss about housing loan. House is the basic infrastructure to every family. That's why our Prime Minister introduced the PMAY scheme. It enables to all the below poverty line persons to get the housing loan with some subsidy as well as with a low rate of interest. Housing loans will comes under PSL in metro cities up to 35 lakhs. In other centers 25 lakhs is to be considered under private sector lending loans. Next, the most important priority sector is social infrastructure. Bank loans to social infrastructure sector as per the limits prescribed under the PSL. Bank loans up to 5 crores for borrower for setting up of schools, drinking water facilities and sanitation facilities, including construction, refreshment of household toilets and water improvements at household levels, and loans up to 10 crores per borrower for building healthcare facilities, including under Ayushman Bharat. Next point under PSL is renewable energy. Bank loans up to a limit of 30 crores to borrowers for purchases like solar based power generation, biomass based power generation, windmills, micro hydel plants, and for non-conventional energy based public utilities, street light system and remote village electrification, etc. These are all will comes under the PSL sector. For individuals, the loans up to 10 lakhs will be considered as priority sector lending loans. Maximum we covered all the topics pertaining to the PSL. This topic is very important to the bankers as well as upcoming bankers. Even it is very useful to the competitive aspirants also. You can get it 1 to 2 questions in even UPSC examination also. In JAB Principles and Practice of Banking, it is one of the 10th chapter. In CAB also 3 to 4 questions you can expect from the priority sector lending loans. In PDF format also I am uploading in Telegram channel. This PDF material also you can get it. In next week onwards I am going to start the accounting classes also. Pertaining to accounting session, how to prepare the accounting, ledger, general, proper books, bookkeeping, how to post the entries, cash book, bank reconciliation statement, cash flow statements, funds flow statement, sole proprietor, partnership. These are all things within 2 months. I am going to start all the classes pertaining to the accounting subject. Please don't miss it, because from starting onwards I am going to start the sessions. So please subscribe my channel. We will meet you in next session. Thank you all. Bye bye.